Just so.
Vietnam.
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 Just so Vietnam.
Hello and welcome to Just So Vietnam, a Vietnam travel guide and also a guide to the way of life here. Join us for the next 10 minutes as we will explore modern-day Vietnam through the eyes of expats who call it home. Here's the headlines for today's show. In our Just Ask, let's follow Sam and learn about silkworms, the ingredients used to make silk, which is also a food in Vietnam. With Just Try, we'll discover the art of beeswax drawing and indigo dyeing of Hờ Mông people in a special cultural space in the middle of bustling Hanoi. Meet our guest Trey Reeves and we'll follow him to discover this unique traditional custom. Go and check in at some symbolic place of Hanoi with the segment Just Go. Silk is made from silkworms. But have you wondered how these little worms can make and turn into silk and how the silkworms can also be food in Vietnam? Let's find out more in this segment with our Just Ask host, Sam Patterson.
Ciao bạn, it's me Sam for Just Ask. Here we are at Ha Don Silk Village. As you probably know, silk cocoons are used to make silk products. But did you know that the silkworm is also eaten here in Vietnam as a delicacy? My friend Ms. Phu here has convinced me to try some, maybe.
Mời bạn nếm một món ăn được làm từ nhộng.
So, we have the silkworm. It's been like fried or something. Okay, let's give it a go.
Đây là những cái kén tơ. Do con tằm sau khi ăn lá dâu đủ thời gian rồi thì nó sẽ nhả ra những cái kén tơ như thế này. Nó tự cuộn lấy tạo thành những cái kén như thế này. Thế và cái kén này thì người ta kéo ra thành những cái sợi tơ để đưa vào khung dệt để dệt ra những tấm lụa. Còn lại những cái con tằm, những cái con nhộng, lúc đó con tằm nó hóa thành, sau khi nhả hết tơ thì nó sẽ biến thành con nhộng như thế này. Và con nhộng này có thể là làm thành những cái món ăn thú vị mà như vừa rồi đã giới thiệu với bạn ấy.
So interesting. I never really realized how silk was made before. So to actually see it being done is like, it's fascinating. It's a really sophisticated process. So, after speaking to Ms. Phu, I do feel a little bit better. It was really interesting to see about the process of how the silkworm ends up on my plate. So, I think I'm going to give it a go. You know what? That's not actually that bad. I can't really describe the taste, but it's definitely not as yucky as I thought it was going to be. So, next time you're in Vietnam, make sure you try.
Have you ever wondered how Hờ Mông people create patterns on their costumes? It's all thanks to a beeswax drawing technique called batik. Batik is used to decorate pleated skirts and other articles of dress. Once the cloth is covered with batik drawing and the wax is dried, it will be dyed in a natural indigo vat, dipped many times to achieve the dark blue coloring. In our segment of Just Try today, let's discover this unique technique in the wonderful space in the middle of bustling Hanoi with our guest, Trey Reeves.
Can you guys guess where I am right now? I know it looks like I'm in the middle of the northern mountainous regions of Vietnam, but I'm actually in the heart of Hanoi's old quarter. This space is decorated with typical patterns and items of the Hmong people. It was created to bring the beauty of the Hmong culture into Hanoi. And now, let's see what is waiting for us to discover today. Located in the middle of the old quarter, this house has very unique features from the northwestern mountainous areas with its thatched roofs, rattan chairs, weaving loom, and brocade fabrics. Not only that, there are also regular workshops to experience traditional culture of Hmong people, such as dyeing cloth from indigo, weaving linen, and drawing with beeswax. Chào em ạ. Em đang làm gì đây ạ?
Em đang vẽ sáp ong.
Sáp ong á? Vâng, thay màu vẽ bằng sáp ong á?
Đúng rồi ạ.
Đấy à, thú vị á.
Anh có
Đấy.
muốn vẽ không?
Có. Anh có thể thử. Đấy. Đấy.
Đây là sáp ong.
Sáp ong đây.
Nóng chảy. Bây giờ mình sẽ dùng bút này để lấy sáp ong.
Ừ.
Sau đó là mình dùng đầu này để vẽ.
Ừ.
Anh có thể kẻ một đường rất là chậm thôi.
Chậm à? Vâng.
Đúng rồi.
Đấy.
Anh thấy sáp ong chảy xuống không? Dạ,
Có.
ok. Rồi.
Ui à.
Bây giờ sáp ong anh thấy nó lạnh rồi.
Lạnh rồi à? Rồi,
Mình
chậm lại đúng không?
Anh có thể giữ này để nó không bị chảy này.
Ừ.
Đấy. Em vẽ thử nhá.
Vâng.
Anh xem nhá.
As what Chang tells me, beeswax drawing is a unique cultural feature of the Hmong, Dao, Thai ethnic people. To draw batik designs, we first melt the beeswax in an iron bowl over a coal fire. Secondly, a special copper-tipped bamboo pin is dipped into melted wax, much like dipping a feather pin into an inkwell, and then used to draw directly onto the fabric. Wax drawing requires the subtlety and meticulousness of the artisan so that the wax can be evenly colored. Beeswax dries very quickly, so besides being careful, it also requires dexterity to draw the strokes evenly and vividly. This is really not easy for someone as careless as me. However, with this weather gradually becoming cooler like this, sitting next to the charcoal stove to draw patterns is indeed a satisfying experience.
Beeswax drawing seems to be a meticulous job. You'll also need to be quick, Trey, or the wax will dry immediately. But your work is not so bad, so I'm curious to see the final masterpiece. Let's come back to see more.
Xong rồi. Thì bây giờ xong rồi, bước tiếp theo là cái gì ạ?
Bây giờ là mình sẽ mang cái tấm vải này đi nhuộm.
Đi nhuộm à?
Màu tràm.
Ok. To produce dyed water, indigo tree is submerged in water until the sap blends with the water. Then grab your dyeing paste. The paste is then mixed with ashes and rice wine. The process is repeated several times until the indigo water turns blue, indicating that the water is ready to dye. Indigo dyeing must be done in cold water to avoid melting the wax. Finally, after soaking the fabric in an indigo vat multiple times, artisans boil it to make the beeswax peel off. As a result of this process, the dye-resistant beeswax drawings retain the original fabric color.
Đây anh vẽ xong rồi à?
Xong rồi.
Bây giờ mình sẽ nhuộm nhá.
Vâng.
Nhưng mà trước khi nhuộm em sẽ giới thiệu qua với anh về thùng tràm. Thùng tràm này là nước nhuộm tràm ạ.
Ôi à.
Anh có thể sờ vào. Bây giờ anh cho vào đây.
Đây là...
Sẽ cho vải vào đây. Và mình sẽ để cho màu tràm ngấm vào vải.
Đấy.
Cho tí này vào không khí, tràm nó sẽ có oxy.
Oxy luôn.
Sẽ là oxy hóa, chuyển cái màu sẽ chuyển từ màu xanh lục sang màu xanh tràm.
Hey, so what do you guys think about my final product? I think it's so clear how talented and creative the ethnic minorities of Vietnam are in using raw natural materials to create their beautiful products. Handmade products only partially showcase the skillful, talented hands of the ethnic people in Vietnam. You guys, when you come to Hanoi, you should not miss the opportunity to come here and immerse yourself into this amazing craft and arts. It's so cool.
Whoa! After dyeing a natural indigo vat, the fabric drawn by Trey looks so stunning with dark blue colors and beautiful patterns. I will definitely come here too to try this. Hope that mine can be as good as the one from Trey. For now, let's move to our next segment of Just Go. If you come to Hanoi but don't know where to go to have a beautiful and symbolic picture, this section of Just Go is for you. Check it out. Hanoi City is a city full of history. Going through more than 1,000 years of civilizations, Hanoi has many historical places that obtain Hanoi and Vietnam's characteristics. Let's check it out. Van Mieu, known as Temple of Literature, is one of the historical monuments of Hanoi. It's Vietnam's first national university. The temple was built in 1070 at the time of Emperor Ly Thanh Tông. Coming here, don't forget to take a picture and check in at Quai Van Kac Pavilion, the place that's considered a symbol of Hanoi. The second place that you should check in is the Flag Tower of Hanoi, located in Dien Bien Phu Street. The Flag Tower of Hanoi was built in the 19th century. Hanoi Flag Tower remains an undamaged and the most imposing structure in the entire Thang Long imperial vestige. And the final destinations of today's segment of Just Go is Long Bien Bridge. Crossing Red River, Long Bien Bridge was built between 1898 and 1902. The bridge has witnessed a long time of history and it is a link to the past. The 2-century-old Long Bien Bridge is a favorite walk for Hanoians, allowing them to contemplate the Red River in peace and admire the architectural jewel in this history crown. And that just wrapped up this edition of Just So Vietnam. If you like this program, then be sure to leave your comments on our fan page, VTV World, or to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Martijn on Just So Vietnam!